new spin-off from WandaVision is around the corner, guys. It's in development right now, maybe titled Vision Quest, and is coming from credible sources, so I had to put this video out as soon as I got the news. But we'll break everything down. Also, the reactions for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, they have been amazing. We'll break everything down, the first early reactions and reviews. But before everything, if you could grab the subscribe button, hit the like icon, that will really help me bring out more Marvel and DCU content to you guys. And I will see you after this intro. Hit it! Welcome to Humble Discussion, guys, and today's topic, none other than Black Panther Wakanda Forever reactions, reviews, early reviews that have been coming in. But before that, we quickly get into this very short topic and very small detail that MCU, or there has been a leak around it, that a series called Vision Quest is in development. That will be a spin-off from WandaVision, just like Agatha Coven of Chaos, where it is said that he will be discovering, or he'll be finding the old Vision. There will be a quest for finding the old Vision, or quest for finding Wanda, or where she is, because after the events of Multiverse of Madness, we need to know what's happening with Wanda, and there has to be a storyline or a plot that brings her back into the MCU, because she has said that she's ready to work in the MCU. There will be, Wanda is definitely not dead, we know that for a fact, and we have to see how she comes back and you know, pays for her mistakes in that movie, and supposedly and then becomes one of the better heroes of the MCU, and becomes a hero and not an antagonist anymore. That's what I think the storyline will revolve around. Also, it will revolve around Vision and what he's been up to, you know, the White Vision and thing, and what he's been up to after the events of WandaVision. That being said, we'll quickly get into the, you know, early reactions and early reviews for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Let's go, let's get it with my favorite critique, Brandon Davis. He was there at the premiere yesterday, and he said Black Panther Wakanda Forever is epic. Namor is one of the better villains in the MCU. When he says better villains, you know, we have had some great villains in the MCU, so be better amongst few of them is a huge deal. Emotions are heavy. We knew that. It has a film that has been carrying a lot of responsibility, because they had to deal with a loss of character, loss of a actor. Again, they had to have a very emotional connect, a development of a new Black Panther, and then, you know, solidifying that one new Black Panther and see where or how the audience connect with it. So the responsibility on this one movie was heavy. You know, again, they had to end phase 4, they had to start or build up phase 5. Do you realize the amount of sheer pressure on this movie and the director and the script writers that, you know, that Marvel had put on from this one film? But this film, after the reviews that I've read, the reactions that I've read, this film really delivers, and it has connected all the dots really well. Also, Brandon Davis has come out and said that this film was amazing. We'll go on to the next review and see what it says, and it should come in from Samuel Leggett, and he's seen the movie is easily the best Marvel films. Avengers Endgame, I'm not sure about that, but you know, people get hyped when they go to these big screenings, you know, first screenings, everything. They do get hyped, but I'm not sure if it's the best movie since Endgame. But I've not watched it myself. I will go and watch it the first day it releases. Scope, the camera work, the acting, and the raw emotions on and off the screen can be felt throughout. I mean, everyone is talking about the emotions here, and you know, this is the Marvel that he has missed. I have had one of my in my heart all night. Wow. Okay, so he's completely killing it right now. The next one should be coming in from Grace Randolph, and she says, "Wow, what a movie! Bring tissues." So the emotions is at the highest level. So you are going to cry. I am a very emotional person. I cry in movies. I just straight out cry in movies. And I was a person who was crying in Black Adam. I mean, it had barely emotional connect and barely some emotional scenes here and there. I was crying there. So I will definitely cry in this one for sure. So if you guys are emotional ones, please do carry a tissue. And I think this is, I guess, one of the best Marvel movies, because a lot of people have been saying it, not since Endgame or since whatever phase. This could be one of the best Marvel movies. I'm not sure, but again, I'm just reacting to whatever is written in front of me. Spooky Bloody Mary said it's hard to shake the emotional weight of Black Panther. Carries through that carries throughout the film. More serious in tone, a wonderful conclusion to Phase 4. It celebrates women and the fiercest protectors of all. You know, women have been the fiercest protectors since a long time, and now this film portrays it. You know, how the mothers protect their babies, they'll give their life for it. And in the same way in the movie it has shown, I think they have shown how women can protect Wakanda even if the king is down or the king is gone. I think this movie is one of the greatest tribute to how women can pull things off. And you know, I am really excited and I'm spooked for this. I'm getting goosebumps as I'm reading these reviews, guys. Wakanda Forever, Kenny J says that it shares a heavy emotional feeling. Again, emotions, man, dude, like we have to get some tissues for sure. Emotions are great there. It's a great tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Action is great. The story is great. There are surprises, and Ironheart is loved. So Ironheart, Riri Williams, Dominic Thorne is pulling it off. I think she's one to look out for. You know, part of the Young Avengers team, if I'm not wrong. And she's her debut has been really wonderful according to the reviews. That's what we are seeing right now. Orlando has come out and said it is outstanding. It handles loss, grief, and revenge with a maturity and seriousness rarely seen in MCU. You know, we know the films like Thor: Love and Thunder, you know, where the comic part is, you know, takes supersedes everything else, and to come up with a film like this where emotions are really handled carefully, because again, I said it has a lot of responsibility. It had to deal with losses, it had to connect Phase 4 and Phase 5, end Phase 4 on a high. So it has done that, right? And I hope they get what they deserve from this film. Letitia Wright and Angela Bassett have been getting a lot of praise. Letitia Wright as Shuri, you know, one of the most powerful performances, and Namor is a badass, right? Again, we go to Raiden Scarnato. I don't know these guys, but these guys been on the premiere and they have been writing reviews. I'm not sure how accurate this reaction is, but there have been really any bad reviews. It's a powerful film, and there will never be a CBM write it. He felt that Namor's motivation were a bit weak. So this is one of the 50-50 reviews that we get for the first one that I'm seeing right now, and I think this still is top towards on the Phase 4. So this, he feels it's still the best Phase 4 movies ever made. And in Phase 4, still, you know, there have been really good movies in Phase 4, but if Wakanda Forever supersedes all of them, then why not? I'm really looking forward to see it. Eric Voss from New Rockstars, my inspiration. I said, Black Panther Wakanda Forever makes it clear how precious Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa were to the MCU. Again, you know that, right? T'Challa is one of the most precious characters in the MCU right now, and dealing with his loss would have been a really huge task for the writers and the directors. You know, without him, the film sometimes yearns for a heartbeat. Again, 50-50 reviews, but he says that it finds it in the right moments and he cannot wait to see it again. Why not, man? Black Panther Wakanda Forever, coming from Big Gold Belt, it was an epic emotional roller coaster of an adventure. Cried numerous times, so I'll cry, I'm sure. Letitia Wright performance as Shuri was one for the ages. A complete elevation of her previous times. Wow. Again, huge praises coming in for Shuri. Fico is fantastic. Wakanda Forever is fantastic. Delivers a soulful, wondrous sequel and that packs an emotional punch and effectively explores relevant world themes. Mid-credit scene is really moving, and there is a post-credit scene that has a surprise. He's not said it, but I know it, so I'm adding on to it. That will be one to watch for sure. That will be it for this video, guys. You know, more than 95% of the reviews and reactions that I've seen are only speaking highly of the movie. The movie is bound to be great, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am to watch Black Panther Wakanda Forever. One for Chadwick Boseman, one for T'Challa, and one for the MCU, guys. That will be for the video, guys. I will go ahead and end this, and if you've been this long, please consider commenting, liking, subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one.
story.